Hi, good Monday afternoon, everybody. It is Monday. Today is the day before tomorrow and the day after yesterday. Did you know that? Day before tomorrow and the day after yesterday. What's that? Today's the present. Yeah, what's a present today? Did you ever get a present today?
I didn't get a present.
You didn't get a present today? Well, the present is that you're on Lucky Dog's Coffee Chat. That's the present. Hey, Ted. Ted's on. You can see Ted aboard. Monday stink. Yes, they did. I don't know, when you're working, they really do stink, you know. But after you quit working, they don't stink quite as bad. So, but how's Ted today? How's everything gone up your way? We've had it was a warm day. It made it up to like 90 today. Good. We turned the AC on. Last 2 days we turned the AC on because it was getting warmer. I don't know, when I have to walk around all the time without a shirt on, which I do that most of the time anyways, I put it on for the chat. You know?
Thank you.
Everybody is pleased that. Yeah, the in-game averages.
Avengers. The
Avengers. Movie. Oh, movie. I've never seen it. You know, so I won't spoil it because I didn't see it. You know? So
we'll tell Patty if she comes on.
Patty might have seen it. Sorry, don't say the in-game. So, all right. Hey, Rick. Hi, Rick. Hi, guys. Hey, Rick's on. Good to see Rick on. Hey, I just watched your lasagna recipe. That looks really good. Looks pretty easy. That cooked lasagna looks like, or is it oven ready lasagna? Looks like that's the way to go. Because every time I've done lasagna, the hard part was the the noodles. You know. Although see, I'm not a big pasta fan, but I do like lasagna, and but that looked like had a lot of cheese in it, you know, and those big meat balls. So it all looks really good. So hi, Ted, Bob, Sue, Alice. Alice doesn't live here anymore. You know, what was it? Alice's restaurant. Remember Thanksgiving? They went down and put that garbage at the bottom of that garbage pile. You know, I forget. That was really good. Yeah, it just looked really good, Rick. It looked like one of those. We made a ham. We had a ham we got right before Easter, and we just put it in the oven, and I put some Worcestershire sauce on it, some garlic powder and onion powder, threw it in there, put a little bit of pepper flakes on it, and man, it was good. I don't think it was just the seasonings I put on it. I think the ham was good anyways, but I love good ham, you know. Yeah, Sue says, okay, Ted, we won't tell Patty if she comes on. She has seen it, so we won't say nothing, you know. So yeah, what's for dinner? It was ham. Ham was for dinner. Ted, it was for there's Patty. Hey, dogs, Patty's on. Good to see Patty online. So was just talking about Patty. Didn't want to spoil it for what was it? Avengers.
The Endgame Avengers. So don't say anything about it.
So don't say Ted doesn't want to know the ending. He hasn't seen it, so I probably won't watch it. So it doesn't matter.
Anything about it. So
what's it about?
I don't know.
What's it about, guys? I don't know.
Is it superheroes?
Oh, superheroes. Okay. Oh, so it's like I'm my own superhero. Not really. So, yeah, same. So, Patty's it. But I don't know if Patty's seen or not. Rick says, I made shepherd's pie. Oh, that sounds good for supper tonight.
Oh, I want some.
I've been thinking about that. And you know something? I need to film a couple more cooking videos. So, superheroes. Okay. Is that kind of like Fred and Barney? Aren't they a superhero?
No, they're not.
Oh, when I was a kid, they were superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
Fred and Barney and the Jetsons and Deputy Dawg. He was a real superhero. Mm-hmm. You know, so.
Underdog. Was
No, underdogs here. Mm-hmm. So you want some shepherd's pie? Yeah, maybe we'll make shepherd's pie this time. We'll get stuff for it and film that. That's something I haven't filmed on it, and I need to make a couple more. I've got some in queue, but I need to. You got to keep your videos rolling, or all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I don't have any more videos in queue, you know. Oh, Rick's having leftovers on the stove, so he's doing leftovers today. You know, it's like if I wouldn't make so much, I wouldn't have leftovers, but I always make too much and.
Leftovers on the stew. He's telling me I gotta come get it.
Yeah, you gotta come get it.
Well, Ted's walking down here.
Ted's still.
So
are you still walking, Ted?
To get some shepherd's pie.
So it's pretty good. So
we had Robert going on the chat the other day, talking about our meetup and Ted walking down for it and everything.
Almost there. Yeah. Yeah, Robert was trying to figure out what was going on in the chat. It's like we kind of had our own chat going in Robert's chat, so that was fun. That was fun. Robert was up here in Disney, so I don't know if he's still right up on here, you know. And he found Diz. Diz showed up online and was harassing Robert, so that was fun. So so I was wondering what Diz was up to. Well, he was following Robert, you know. But they're in that area. Diz lives close to that area, you know. Rick says, no, I was telling Sue there's no leftover shepherd's pie on the stove, so there's
there is leftover.
You get no shepherd's pie.
He said there is, I was telling Sue there is leftover shepherd's pie.
Oh, there is leftovers. See, I get it wrong. Okay. Yeah, Diz lives somewhere around Orlando.
Orlando-ish.
In that area. I don't know his exact, he's not far from me.
Winter Garden, Winter Park or something.
Somewhere in that area, you know. Central Florida. Yeah, there you got it. Central Florida, so... Yeah, this ain't very far from us, and yeah, this is a good area. But that's busy over there. You know, you get over around Orlando in the parks, it's busy. You know, the roads are crazy nuts. You know, people drive like they stole it. But the thing is, most of them did. Most of them did steal it, so that's why they drive that way. You know, so
starting Wednesday, you can't smoke at Disney.
No more smoking at Disney. They took that out starting Wednesday. Yeah, Orlando's a nice town. You know, it'll be back better again once they get done with this I-4 project. That's what's really kind of dumped up Orlando because, you know, you just can't go through it. Yeah, really, no smoking, and you can't take your baby carriage. It's got to be smaller. You're like 30 inches.
Can't be like over 32 inches or
32 inches, so can't take your baby there. What about vaping? They didn't, I don't know.
People take the doubles is what they're trying to cut down on.
I don't know about vaping, you know. Vaping really doesn't hurt nothing. If people knew what was in the ingredients, it's vegetable. You know, it's vegetable glycol and regular glycol. I mean, it's really, and it doesn't smell. I mean, some of it has some smell, but not that bad.
Most of them smell.
Yeah, but not bad at all. Rick said Sudbury is nice and cold. Oh, really? Okay, Google, what's the weather in Sudbury, Pennsylvania?
Right now in Sunbury it's 57 and mostly cloudy.
57?
The forecast tonight is 52 and cloudy.
Well, it's not gone down much though, Rick. It's 57 high, 52 low. So
did you guys get the snow?
Yeah, somebody said it was snowing up there yet. Up in, I see New York had snow.
New York and Chicago and Wisconsin.
Chicago, Wisconsin had some snow. It's like, it's crazy. This is coming up on May. I mean, May's like, what, a few days away? You know? Oh, Rick said it was 30s this morning? Wow. That was chilly. I think we were like 58 this morning. Right now it's 84. At one point I seen 91 today. That's in the sun. I don't think weather-wise it probably stayed around 86, 87 today, but my thermometer on my thing is in the sun, so it gives me the highest temperatures.
It gets into the hot sun temperature.
But if you're sitting out in the sun, that's what it is.
It is.
You know,
I've been sitting out several times.
Yeah, Sue's getting her tan on, so it's like, because she can get that on year round, but it's like she's been sitting out with the doggies, and they're all happy. A while ago, she asked Abby or Shelty when they wanted to go out. And she didn't get up right away, and Abby went to the door and she started barking. It's like, are you coming or not, you know? Yeah, Rick says, Sue, I had to unpack the darn flannel thong. There you go. That's what happens when it gets cold, you know, right after you put all that stuff away, then it gets cold, you know? So that's crazy on it. So I don't know if Ratfink's on yet, but Ratfink said he wanted me to make a Ratfink. So there's Ratfink. It's... I painted he comes not painted. I like the models that are painted. So I painted in the Ratfink and the eyeballs and nose. So Ratfink's coming on, I'll have to show it to Ratfink. So I 3D printed out Ratfink. Yeah, flash freeze, there you go. You have a flash freeze, shrink, you know. I haven't been cooking too much exotic this week, have I? Can't think of nothing. No, she said I hadn't cooked nothing. I cooked some, but nothing exotic.
No, I'm trying to think what you cooked last. I don't.
Ham. No, you cooked. Yeah, you took.
She just threw some spices.
She took it out of the package, put it in the pan. I threw on some spices.
Worcestershire sauce and a few spices.
Threw it in the oven, and away you go. It's like, well, I could film that. It'd take like 2 seconds.
2.5 layers, it was done.
Yeah, it was good.
That's
Okay,
nice.
so we'll eat on that for the next couple days. There's Rat Fink. Hey Ron, I was gonna show you. I just got done showing. It's like there's Rat Fink. Rat Fink's in the house. So it's like I told you I'd print it out. I wish he was really in color. I mean, you can see his details. Get the camera to focus on. So I painted in the RF and the eyeballs and that. So I did do a Rat Fink. So that was cool. Also did a. You guys used to play Pac-Man? He looks kind of scary though, doesn't he? That's a scary looking Pac-Man. So I printed out Pac-Man. What else did I print out here? Got this cool little octopus. These things are pretty cool. You don't even have to put these together. You print them and you take them off the printing bed and they're already all loose in that. So they're pretty neat. I don't even know how it does it, you know. And I even did a dragon. And see, he moves too. His arms, he'll go up and down. His tail. So anyways, that's some of my newer printing things. They've been having fun. There's Diz. See, I knew Diz would show up. Oh no, we're showing off 3D subscribers. There you go. I printed one looked like Diz. I did Diz, honestly. I printed out a little thing. I said, man, it looks like Diz. But once I put it all together, it didn't. But I thought it was Diz. So, did see Diz on Diz Travis. That was funny on Robert. You were harassing Robert, put stuff over his face. And that was fun. So that was a fun chat Friday night. So that was pretty cool. But glad to see Diz on. So we're getting the whole gang on here. Bob, Ted, Sue, Alice, and Diz. Yeah.
Bob, Carol, Ted, and Alice.
Bob, Ted, and Alice. Hey, I changed my music. What do you think of my music? All this is behind me is the television with. Oh, he's got the blue wrench going. He might blue wrench me. So I just left the background music. I don't know how it sounds, but greetings from a restaurant. So what restaurant you eating at, Diz? Somewhere good? I like good restaurants. It says, Bob, you still working on those counterfeit bills plates for me? Yeah, I'm working them out. We'll get them going here. Trying. They don't print so well. Actually, right now I'm working on a Jeep. It's a 1/8 scale Jeep. Let me see if I can pop that up here real quick and show you what I've got going. Where's my desktop? There it is. There's my Jeep. I'm working on this 1/8 scale Jeep, except I'm going to make it red, and the roll cages and that will be black. So, but that's what I'm working out right now is on a 3D scale Jeep. We'll see.
Is this one that's going to have RC components?
No, this one doesn't. This one doesn't have the RC components, you know. So cool. Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of fun. It's a big print. It takes a long time to print each part out. I've got the front fenders and hood printed out. I'm working on the back to print it, and I got the doors printed out. Those are all going to be in red. Like I said, then the rest of it will be black, and I'll have some silver in there. So that'll be fun. Yeah, thanks, Ron. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. So it's just like, I've got another one that I'm going to do. It's a tractor that I don't know if I'll make it. It's an RC tractor. That the thing, you can actually make it run. And it's quite a print. So I'm going to, that's another one in the future I want to print out. So just like a kid, you know. Every day you get up and you can make yourself a new toy. You know, that's crazy. So, you know, I remember my grandpa when I was younger, as he got older, he bought a little train and stuff there. He started acting like a kid. But I've always acted like a kid pretty much my whole life. So nothing new for me to act like a kid and play with toys. Keeps me busy. Keeps me active too. So, you know. Yeah, I've been having a good time with that.
Sure have.
Yeah, having a good time. So what's everybody else been up to?
Oh, you got it.
Midlife crisis. There, and it's not a midlife. It's in life. It's an in-life crisis.
End life? Is that what you're saying? Or
Yeah.
in life?
Yeah, he said midlife. I said end life. End of life. It's like I'm in the last quarter. So it's like, yeah, that's the way it goes when you get old.
Reverting to his childhood. Is that
Reverting
what
to my
happens?
childhood. That's it. You know.
Mhm.
Rick says sometimes when I'm feeling like a kid. I ride my big wheel naked. There you go. That's fun. You know, just don't get nothing caught in the spokes. You know, it's like, how was the car show? Well, it was all right. I was expecting classic cars. We got a video be coming out. I'll have it ready for this coming Sunday. I'll have a video. But it was all, I call them showroom cars, you know, muscle cars. And so, you know, it was okay, you know. It was all right, you know. There's quite a few people there. There's Jeff, Eugene. Welcome, Eugene. Good evening, Bob, Sue. Sylvia and I are having supper in your company. That's cool. Good to see Eugene on and Sylvia tonight. Glad I see you guys on. Jeff says, how's everybody? We're doing good. I'm not usually doing good most of the time. Dad said, hi, Jeff. Rick says, way too short for that, Bob. Nothing's going to get caught, huh, Rick? Hey, you're good to go. That's good to see Jeff on, and good to see Eugene and Sylvie. Glad to see you guys come on. Glad to see join us for a little chat here on Monday. I don't know. What is 6 o'clock? Is that afternoon or evening? I call it evening.
I think 6 o'clock is evening.
I call it evening, you know.
But,
oh, you loved my the very bad. That was cool. The second part where I did the steamboat ride, I wasn't going to put that up. That was just a presentation that they had, a little movie that you go into before you took the hall tour. And so I filmed it and put it together, and I wasn't going, so I thought, you know, heck, I'm going to put it on. It got more views than the regular DeBerry Hall one did. So it was pretty cool, though, but it was fun. It was hard videotaping somebody that's giving you a tour. I had to voice over a lot, you know. Oh, there's Scott. Hi, Scott. Hi, folks. Just coming in off of being sick this weekend. Oh, no. What was wrong, Scott? A lot of people were getting flu, you know. Rick says, 6 o'clock, it's supper time. Time to eat. Grab a sandwich and sit in front of the computer and yap. Oh. Says, hi, Scott. Hi, everyone. Hi, Scott. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, me too. Hi, all. Hi, Scott. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, me too. Oh, is that tour still available? Yeah. You can take the DeBerry tour, the hall. It was, what? How much was it? $4.
it was $5.
$4 for seniors. And it was well worth it. It was fun tour, you know, so.
Yeah, it's part of the tour.
The movie is part of the tour. No, the steamboat. Well, there's no steamboat anymore. Actually, Scott was asking me. Oh, Scott said he got a stomach bug, missed the grandson's first birthday. Oh, sorry about that, Scott. Yeah, Scott was asking about if there was any steamboats. There's a couple paddle boats around, but no real steamboats that I know of on the river now. And, you know, Scott's got his captain's license, and he says, maybe sounds like a business, you know, find a steamboat and run it. I think it'd be cool.
Well, even if it's not a steamboat, a paddle boat.
Even a paddle boat,
forever,
you know.
And I made the comment on there, wouldn't it be cool Scott could be captain? Captain Scott would have a paddle wheel or steamboat going from Central Florida down to the Keys.
Yeah, that would be cool.
What a good business venture for Captain Scott and Colonel Bob.
Yeah, that would be awesome, you know. Yeah, Jeff projecting bomb is no fun. No, that's no good at all. Man, I hope you're feeling better, you know, so. And it's a shame that you missed your grandson's first birthday party. And Ted said, oh, man. Yeah, nope, been there, Scott. So, yeah, I think at one point or other somebody's had that bug, the stomach bug, and they are no fun. Rick says, Bob, stick with the steamboat. Stay away from the motorboating. There you go. Steamboating's fun. Eugene said this morning we got a freeze. Oh, my gosh, 28 degrees in Sackus Harbor, New York. Oh, it's cold up there. I can't believe it's still that cold. Just said it's not as bad if I am your aim as good, Scott. Yeah.
It did just get a little bit loud right there. I just heard it, that one piece.
What's that? Oh, it's
on the TV,
hey, if the background music's too loud, I got the background music playing off the TV tonight. If that gets too loud, somebody say something, because
it was just that one piece.
I don't know what it sounds like here, because I just hear it. I took the earphones off, you know.
I'll put them back on and listen.
Oh, Eugene saw lots of area snow. Yeah, I saw everybody had snow. And there's Richie. Richie Vlogs and more. Hello, Richie's back. Just wanted to stop in and say I'm glad Richie stopped by. Good to see you, Richie. How's things going? You probably went to school today. So how did your day with your mom go as far as, what, take your kid to work day? That would sound like that would be pretty cool. So anyways, that video I did, someone commented that the audio was bad. And it was bad, but I was recording it off of a movie in a big room with a lot of echoes, so yeah, I knew it was bad, but just the way it was, much I could have done with it, besides not put it up. Yeah, hi Richie, ready for summer vacation? Yeah, that's probably coming really quick. Yeah, Scott said, I saw Diz was traveling with Robert. Yeah, they were over there at the boardwalk in Disney. Looked like they were having a good time. Looks like some good food. Yeah, Richie Rich is in the house. I'll turn that down just a hair. If it goes down. Yeah, Sue said hopefully warmer. Will break out. Yeah, I would think it'd get warm now. Said, hey Ron, don't forget the RV review. That's right, we're looking for Ron's RV review. I always like to look at RVs, they're fun. But she says have a good night, so we hope to. Yeah, Rick says I have to keep it clean now. We have a young man in home. Yep, keep it above level. I don't know. Yeah, is Richie leaving already? Yeah, I'm slacking, says Ron, so getting videos gone. I've been doing some different videos, done some 3D printing because it gives me something to video, you know. And I have quite a few people watch those. I share them to a 3D group, and I get a bunch of them that watches them. So I do those for like Fridays. I either do a review, like I've been doing these 3D things on Fridays. Just kind of, that's the day for that. Yeah, like Jeff says, be safe, Richie. You know.
You had to go to, Richie went to a friend's house, so.
Ah, okay. So you're heading over to a friend. Good. Have fun.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
yeah, Scott says, Rick, are you settled into the new home yet? So, yep, Scott, all unpacked. That takes a while, though. You know, when moved Sue down here from Ohio, it took quite a while to get everything all organized together. And now you wonder, where's it all at? It's all well, but it's incorporated, you know. They just incorporate everything. We had boxes in the garage and another bedroom, and it was, you know, it was quite a bit. So
we still have some boxes in the closet, but there's stuff that I don't want to get rid of. Or
yeah.
just leave it.
Tess says, hurry up and get monetized so I can send you a super chat. That'd be cool. I'd love a super chat. That would. I've only got, what, 906 now going?
907.
907. So we're getting there. We're less than 100. So it's coming quick. So one of these days we're going to do it. Oh, there's Ike. Infield Ike. Hello from Ormond. How's your uncle doing? Ike had some, I don't know what was wrong. He had some health issues with his uncle. So I hope he's doing better. Just as I still say, Sue needs to do some unboxings, kind of like vids. Yeah, we need to get Sue. She always goes, no, don't video me. Don't video me. Don't video you. You always say, don't video you.
Oh, unless I'm prepared.
She's not prepared. I'm always prepared. Says, hi, Ike. Ike, how is your uncle? Yeah, so. Ted says 908.
Well, you must have gone up one then.
Oh, 908. So I went up one. Oh, that's cool. They get, you know, they go in splurts. You know, it'll sit there, and then it'll go up, and then it'll sit there, and then it'll go backward. You'll lose 2 or 3. You know. So,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Ike in the pound. Yeah, that's it on my end. Yeah, Scott says, okay, folks, heading out to visit the mother-in-law. See you on Thursday. Okay, have a good visit with your mother-in-law there, Scott. Glad you stopped by. We'll see you back here again on Thursday. Make the rest of the week a good one. Says bye, Scott. Glad to always see Scott stop by. He says he's got a bad tumor on his brain, unfortunately. Oh, that don't sound very good. I was like, we'll keep our prayers in for him, Mike. there was a Sue sighting in the last video. Did you see that? So he sighted Sue. This next one coming up on Sunday, there's a Sue sighting at the end of it.
Yeah, just a moment.
Right at the end of it. See,
Oh, I'm in a bunch of them.
she's in them. It's like, bye, Scott. Yeah, doing better than the weekend, though. That's good. Glad he's here. He's doing some better, so everything turns out good, you know. Yeah, Rick says, sorry to hear that. I hope all turns out well. So Eugene says, in a few weeks ago when I started to watch your channel, I think you had 881, so it has moved up. It has, you know, it seems like the closer you get to the 1,000 mark, the quicker it goes up. Rick said it would do that. He says, yeah, they come faster the more you get towards 1,000, and after 1,000 they go. So, yeah, Sue said, well, keep them in our prayers. I just had lost my younger sister to a bad, like, coma-type brain tumor. Oh, no. No, that's not good. It happens, things. It's not a good thing, but it does happen. Says, thank you. Much appreciated. You're welcome, Mike. Sorry, Jeff. That's horrible. It is. It's bad to have, whether it be a family member, or a friend, or whatever, you know. It can happen to any of us. So, yeah, tomorrow's my dad and sister's son's birthday. Wow, a lot of birthdays going on there, Jeff. Well, happy birthday to all of them. One big birthday card. You don't have to send a bunch. Just send a bunch. Just one big card. Yeah, Rick says, so sorry to hear that, Jeff. Yeah, the original Olin was to bring the car out to the show.
Original plan. It was original plan.
Oh, the plan. The original plan was to bring the car out to the show. Yeah, we're looking for you. We was hoping the rooftop bar there would have been open, but it wasn't. You know, it was... but I did get some nice video, and I said I'm working on video. It'll be out on Sunday, a little tour. And the Jeeps were around. They had a Jeep get-together at Daytona Speedway, so I got some video of the Jeeps. So there was quite a few Jeeps in that on. So the hardest part was no place to park.
Yeah.
Sue wasn't able to even get out because there was no... we tried to park in the lot, but they ran us off. And so she couldn't even park. She never even got out. You stayed in the van, you know. So,
yeah. Yeah. So we probably won't be doing the next one because we had to park way off to the side, and I couldn't get over there. So we'll find maybe another place to meet up.
Ike says, I hope you can do it again soon. I was so sad I missed out on all the fun. It was during Jeep week. Yeah, there was tons of Jeeps, you know. It was a happy birthday to all, Jeff. She knew their address. She'd be sending cards. Yeah, we did see a ton of Jeeps. Jeff says, my son will be 27. My dad will be 84. My sister would have been 54. So you got a whole range of ages there. Yeah, I'll have my car at the next show. So yeah, you'd probably be the best car there, Ron, because all was there basically was, I call them factory showroom cars with their hood up. I mean, some of them were nice. There were some muscle cars on it, but there was only one classic car there, and it was a El Camino. That was the only classic car that was there. There was a Mustang, not real old, but I'm not sure what year it was. It was the one style Mustang that they made a funny grill on them. Yeah, oh, Jeff says, my daughter is 31. Wow. It's hard to believe you can have kids at 30s, isn't it? Yeah, Eugene's saying health is everything. Not 79 years young next month and Yahoo. So that's good. And I'm glad you're in good health, Eugene. What else? Okay.
If you send us your address, I'll send you a card.
Yeah, she'll send you a card. So oneluckydogproductions@gmail.com. Send us your address. And Suze loves to send out cards. So she'll send out a card. Yeah, Rick says, Jeff, sorry to hear about Dad and Sis. My dad is going on 84. So yeah, my dad's been gone for a number of years now, and Mom was gone a little before that. So, hey Rick, Mom is 82. Jeff. Yeah, Rick says I have three sons, 21, 17, and 18. 18 and 17. Those two are closed. So,
Rick has his hands full.
Yeah, Rick has his hands full. He's got the younger ones, you know. Jeff says they're all grown, Rick. Yeah, Rick says you're around my age, right, Jeff? Oh, nice, Eugene. You, if you're private, email Bob's your address, and he'll send you a card. You'll send a card. Sue's a card sender.
Yeah.
Jeff says, around. Yes, 59. Around. Patty says all her kids are in the 40s. Well, Sue's kids are all in their 40s.
Yep, my dot low says she was born in 73, so she'll be 46 in October.
Yeah.
Wow, I must be old. I have a 46-year-old daughter.
If I had kids, save the world if I would have had kids. Could you imagine what this world would have been like if I had produced kids? Man, it would have been something. But they would have been in their 40s. Eugene says, great, cool. Yeah, Rick says, you're older, laugh out loud. I am 52. Rick's a youngster. So are my kids, Patty. Yeah, Rick says, Patty, how can you have kids in their 40s when you're in your 30s? Yeah, I was wondering that. How'd you do that, Patty? Because I know you got to be in your 30s, you know. Oh, Tez is not too late. I don't know. You'd have to have a nanny.
Men can have kids a lot longer.
Yeah, well, it never happened this long. I don't think it ever happened. So not too worried about it. You know? Go get you some kids, says Ted. So, well, I could adopt all you guys. You can all be my kids. How's that? The lucky dog kids. You can be the pups. That's it. So since I'm the old one, all the rest of you lucky dogs are pups.
Denny just sent me a message that he can't get on. He can't find the link. So
oh, then he can't find it.
I'm trying to send him. I'm trying sending.
Yeah, Ted says Bob Jr.
Bob Jr.
She's trying to rescue Denny, so.
Denny can't find to get on.
Yeah, Ron says my kids are 23, but I was in my 30s, so you had them when you were really like 13. Yeah, lucky pups. That's
that worked.
The lucky pups. Just copy the link and paste it.
To his Facebook.
Yeah, and they just click on it. You know, it's
okay.
Yeah, Rick says, Bob, you should have adopted UK and moved him in. Oh, man. I don't think we could have communicated. You know, it is different. Now, our friends from England are over here right now. We went out to dinner with them the other night, and sometimes it's a little hard to communicate because the terms they use. In fact, we actually tease each other about like limey beans. Have limey beans. They order limey beans instead of lima beans.
Well, that's a joke.
It is a joke.
It's limey.
But anyways, it's different because their accent. Friend Ian, he's got a very strong accent. So yeah, Haka, UK, and Richie. There you go. Dog years. There you go. See, it's all in dog years.
In dog years.
Gosh, dog years. You know how old I am? You guys in dog years will catch up with me if I don't use dog years. Rick said, I was almost 31 when my first one was born. The labor pains was hard. I bet it was hard on you, Rick. I bet you had a rough time with that. So they say when you have kids when you're older, it's harder.
Yeah, and they say, I'm sure if guys have kids, it would be harder too. Have you heard the thing that if men had the babies, there would not be a population explosion?
That's right.
They'd stop at one.
There, Denny found his way on.
You made it?
Yeah.
All right, Denny.
Yeah, Ron says identical twin girls and a sharp knife. There you go. So you have twin girls, Ron? Yeah, bless you, Ron, says Jeff. Yeah,
Oh,
Denny says
twins?
it took 45 minutes to get on. Hi. So good. Yay, Denny made it. Ted says he's laughing at Rick. Yeah, good to see Denny made it on. So he was talking to Denny last night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget.
Took him for a while, couldn't find the link.
Rick said I had to pee so hard my wife wouldn't let me leave her side. She was probably squeezing on your hand and cussing you out. He says my wife Sylvia is French with a strong accent from Quebec. Yeah.
Oh, just like our friends Pierre and Anne.
Yeah, Pierre and Anne are friends. They're from Quebec. And Quebec, I mean, they have an accent, but it's not real strong.
Pierre does, Anne doesn't.
Pierre has more of it, but I don't have any trouble understanding Pierre, you know. So I didn't realize you had twin girls, Ron. Ron says, Jeff says, Ron, we have a new cart dealer just opened here. I was coming back this morning, went up to Lowell's, and there was a golf cart truck that hauls all these golf carts turning down our road. And I thought of you this morning. Thought, oh, that's like what Ron does, you know. Yeah, done in one shot. There you go. Whole family, one shot. That's the way to do it. Yeah, Rick says, better to take 45 minutes to get on than 45 minutes. Yeah, that's right. Ron says, bum the building down. Burn the building down, Jeff. There you go. Burning down the house. Yeah, Sue said, we have friends are snowbirds from Quebec. It has a strong French accent. Although they didn't come down this year.
No, because they are having a baby. Actually,
Yeah.
They should have had it in January. I think.
I guess they were. I don't think they're having a baby. Their kids are having a baby. So. Just says, haha, I'll do it, Ron. So laugh out loud. Sue says, how you doing, Denny? Rick said, I'll be right back, getting another beer. I've got cranberry juice in the Lucky Dog coffee chat mug. I got cranberry juice. There you go, Sue. Says, hold my beer. I guess Diz must be eating his dinner. I haven't heard Diz back in again.
That's right.
You still in there, Diz, or are you eating dinner? Sometimes you just listen. I do that. I get on chat and I'll comment for all, and then I just listen. I said, I'm out of beer. I don't have any beer here either. Just as I bet DeBerry Hall was jumping place in the day. I bet it was too when he founded DeBerry back then. It was did a lot of hunting around there. Of course, it probably looks a lot different. The DeBerry Hall now, when you pull up to it, there is homes all the way around. Some nice homes up in there, but it's just a little area that they've kind of sectioned off.
Beautiful, yeah.
And it's a nice area, beautiful home, and it was a cool tour.
Very highfalutin. There are lots of dignitaries there.
Yeah, it was. The interesting part was when the windows that went from floor all the way to the floor up to the top. They used to charge more tax for every door was in a house, so they made tall windows, and they'd open the windows and walk out the window instead of having so many doors, so it cut down on the taxes. I used to also hear that Key West, if you didn't paint your house, the taxes were cheaper. So a lot of houses in Key West wasn't even painted. And he says he's done okay. That's good. Eugene said, I think I will have a beer too. I'd have one if I had one, but I don't have one, so I gotta stick with cranberry juice. Jeff says, working in orange groves. Yeah, that used to be all orange groves in that place. And but there's any there now. I mean, there's not as many orange groves around here as there used to be.
And you can almost see Lake Monroe.
Lake Monroe. You couldn't quite, you could look, barely see it. It was hard to film it, but you could see Lake Monroe. But back in the day, you could probably see it pretty clearly. Yeah, Jeff says, yeah, with a door tax. Yeah, they had a door tax. That's what the guide told us, that there was a door tax. That's why they made the long windows.
And the windows could all open all the way up.
Yeah, they opened all the way up, and you could just walk out the window right out onto the deck.
Yeah.
You know, pretty beautiful porches all the way around. So it says, bring me a beer when you get there, Ted. So yeah, we need beer. Yeah, Rick says, Sue, I brought you one of the wine coolers. I haven't had one of those in a long time. They're good. Ted says, okay, Sue, so we'll get the beers. We had a German Warsteiner. Is that what it was? A German beer.
Called, yeah.
I think it was called Warsteiner. It was good. That was over at the German restaurant. We have this wee little German restaurant. It looks like a little bar, and they have great German food. I mean, I had prime rib. It was delicious.
I had Rouladon.
Rouladon.
It was a rolled up steak with a pickle in the middle.
Yeah, it was. I didn't taste it. It was good.
It was good.
Ron says, Arlene Ness, bike builder, passed away a few weeks ago. If anyone knows or follow his work. I know the name. I've heard of the name. You know, I am familiar with him. So I didn't know a lot about him, but I do know of the name. Yeah, Sue says, I love wine coolers, Rick. It says, wine coolers, laugh out loud. Yeah, Jeff said, I've never heard of a door tax, but the windows were beautiful. I just thought it was a Belgium design till I listened to your tour. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was kind of weird, but that's what they told us. If you notice, some of the glass it was wavy glass. It wasn't that the camera was out of focus. The glass was wavy. You know, that's the old-time glass. And Sue says the food at the German restaurant was very good. Yeah, Emmy, she comes right out and makes sure everything's just right. Ted says those are for chicks, the wine coolers. Those are for chicks. That's chick drinks. I like them. Just call me chicken. I had 2 cheeseburgers with extra pickles from McDonald's today. We haven't ate at McDonald's for a while. The last time we ate was, I got that new hamburger and it tastes terrible. That was that bacon, and what can you go wrong with bacon? But they messed this thing up big time.
Well, you had the Swiss with the mushrooms.
Swiss bacon and mushrooms. It just wasn't good. I mean, I don't know. It sounded like they poured sugar all over it. Yeah, Ron says German food's awesome. It is good. We need to get over to Sanford to the Hollabacks and check them out. This week they have their Live After 5. That's on Thursday, I believe, 5 o'clock. So
those are fun.
Rick, yuck. Yeah, Patty said, I love wine coolers. Yeah, there's some good ones
That's right.
out
We're
there.
chicks, Patty.
We're chicks. Yeah, you're the cool chicks.
Cool chicks, that's right.
You're the cool chicks. Jess says, yes, it is, Ron. I love their potato salad. Yeah, they got good. They have this cucumbers and tomatoes. And then they also have like a coleslaw salad. It is so good. Yeah, McDonald's make me sick. I don't eat McDonald's much. If I do, it's usually their fish sandwich. I like their fish sandwich, but a Big Mac now and then. But
Big Mac, I like their
they're not my favorite.
quarter pounder.
I seen today Burger King was making a new meatless burger. And it's like, what kind of crap is that? A meatless burger? For vegetarians, like,
Yeah, just
no way.
Just give me the bun with the lettuce.
Yeah, just give me a bun and lettuce, you know.
Just throw the burger away.
Ron says, I stay away from Asian foods. Some stuff is just scary. Some like Korean can be hard on you. Rick says, sorry to hear that, Ted. My wife is a general manager at McDonald's. Yeah, German potatoes
Not
out.
very often. I like it, but just not very often. You don't get them.
You used to eat there quite a bit. We don't go to fast food hardly at all, though. You know. I think laugh out loud. Yeah, Rick says I like BK better though. Yeah, I love McDonald's fries. Are the best. You know. Eugene, what's your email address? It's the number one Lucky Dog Productions @gmail.com. And I have all that info down below in the comments section, or the, what do you call that, comment section below. It's got the email and all the stuff, but it's one Lucky Dog Productions @gmail.com, and it's the number one, you know, not but that one. Burgers, Kings, and McDonald's, says Ted. Yeah, just as meatless burgers. That's not a burger. It's not, you know. Severus 3. Hi there.
Severus.
Were you able to find a fiberglass replacement for your road trek? I blew the rear tire belt, and it took I never got a new one. It's still, I just took it off, you know. But yeah, I never did find one. I haven't tried real hard because they're not cheap, and then you have to get it painted and all that. So I really haven't tried real hard on it. So yeah, those tire blowouts can mess things up, you know. Rick says she really is Bob.
She really is. Oh, what, a checker? What, the chicks or what? I'm not sure.
Just size. How do you say it? Curvest? Is that right?
Sea Everest, I think.
Sea Everest?
Sea Everest 3.
Surgery, yeah. I'm bad at pronouncing words, so I'm sorry if I mess things up. You know. Eugene says thanks, so you're welcome. Yeah, Patsy, wine coolers are a step from Kool-Aid. There you go. Kool-Aid's here. Take some Kool-Aid and put Everclear in it. Have good Kool-Aid. Hi, Caress 3. You know, a friend of mine, when we was home brewing beer, we had kegs and stuff and CO2, and they used to take Kool-Aid and put it in a keg and carbonate it, and you'd have carbonated Kool-Aid, and I guess it was pretty good, you know. Yeah, red wine. Then he says, last I ate at McDonald's, I got sick 5 years ago, never went back. Can happen. Rick says, Patty, I'll be over with Kool-Aid and some vodka. There you go, Kool-Aid and vodka. That'll do it. Some Kool-Aid and vodka. Just a little wow, Sue. I love a dry red Merlot. I like some wines. I've made some wines. I used to home brew beer. I used to make some wines occasionally, some meads. I made an almond wine. This stuff was so good. It would grind up almonds, and then I'd put raisins along with it. And I'd take one of those little hand mixers there, and I'd crunch the almonds all down, and I'd put sugar in it. I'd ferment it down, and it was so good. Only thing is, it had a little oil slick on it because the almonds had an oil in it. But the taste wise, it was so good. You just go drink it till you couldn't see. Yeah, cooking with Rick. He's smiling with glasses. Yeah, Rick says Denny likes him some buffet restaurants. There you go.
Yeah.
Good buffet. I like good buffets. Our buffet down here that used to be so good for all these years had finally went to pot, and it's really not any good anymore. It's been changed hands a few times. Sounds good, Jeff. Yeah, Ron says made some hooch. Well, that's basic. All brewing is. You can make alcohol anything. If it's got sugar in it, put yeast in it, it'll ferment. You know, and the key is keep it clean, because then you get a bacteria and you end up with vinegar. You know, but that's the whole claim of fermenting anything. Keep it clean.
Yeah.
As clean as you can get it, you know.
Same as your beer.
Yep, same with beer. Sanitize everything.
Your last couple batches of beer went sour.
It was in the lines. I had bad lines, and I used Idle-4 and stuff to sanitize things. But
You made a nice peanut butter beer. And
I made a peanut butter chocolate beer, and it didn't come out good because it must have been the lines. So yeah, Bob, how did you make the almond wine? Did you tell at it? Yeah, I
Yell
said
at
that.
it. No,
Oh, did you yell at it? How did you make almond wine? Did you? Yeah, you stupid almonds, and on it whined. Hoocha ha ha.
All right, but
Yeah.
there.
But I'm bumped. Yeah,
Time for a Google
you got me on that one, Rick. Yeah, I yelled at it, and it hurt.
Remember me? I'm Bob's interpreter.
That's right. I hurt its feelings. Yeah, old red eye. There you go. Old red eye. Prison hooch. Ted says, I'm going to jump off now and enjoy the rest of your stream. So have a great night, Bob and Sue. All right, Ted. Glad to see you. Come on.
Bye, Ted.
All right, Ted. We'll see you again on Thursday. So I can't remember what day today is. So Monday.
Can't trust that.
I was thinking it was like Thursday. I don't know why.
It seems
but
like it, I know.
but it was
'Cause
only
we were busy
Monday.
on the weekend.
Yeah. Take care, Ted. Jeff said. Yeah, Ron says my wife's grandfather made great wine. My dad made wine. My grandpa made wine. We used to make elderberry wine. That was good stuff. Jeff, red eye gravy is delicious. Yeah, it is.
But I've never had it.
Did you ever put instant coffee in your gravy? For like a white gravy? My friend did that. It's good. It says, bye, Ted. I think my piano player is getting louder.
It does, it gets louder after a while.
I'll turn him down. The guy was getting into his piano. Ted says, I'm up that early. Get up. This morning I got up at 4 o'clock. Strawberry wine makes me feel fine. That's it, Denny. Strawberry wine. Ted says, I never had red-eyed gravy. Heard of it? Yeah, red-eyed gravy. I'm not sure about it. Rick can tell us. Yeah, gravy made with coffee. It is. It's good, isn't it, Rick? That coffee just adds that full flavored boldness to it, you know? I've got some drippings off our ham. I didn't make gravy, but tomorrow I'll probably take the drippings and make ham gravy and put it with something. And then we got some beans. When we're done, we'll make some beans with the bones. So we'll have that. This week's going to be a ham
Grease
week.
from the ham and add coffee. Is that how you make it?
Oh yeah, take your
Wow.
grease from your country ham and add a little coffee to it.
Ooh.
It does. Coffee does. You can use a little instant coffee, or you can just use already perked up coffee, and it really just adds a dimension to it. It makes it really good.
We got beans for the ham bone.
Yeah. Delicious with fried ham, Bob. So yeah, that does sound good. Fried ham and.
I was just sopping my ham up in the juices he made today.
It was good.
It was so good. I'd slice it and just sop it in the juices.
Yeah, it's great for your cholesterol, Jeff. I wouldn't even want to know what my cholesterol is. I don't know, but I bet I got a good high number, so I'll probably win. Isn't that how you score? The higher number, that you get more points. So, you know, I don't know if I've ever had it checked. You know, so, I had my blood pressure checked there at the Celtic Festival, and they said I was perfect. You know, nothing good is good for you. That's true. That's what, you know. But they said people who don't eat breakfast on the news the other day have a shorter life. Well, I never ate breakfast, so my life's gonna be pretty short. So I'm not a breakfast eater. Rick says, Sue, you fry your ham and then add like a half a cup of coffee, some potato water, and flour and water. There you go. And mix it all up. Sounds good. And then get biscuits too.
I got stuff to make biscuits.
Patty says cooking for one can be, I mean, it's going to be hard. Yeah, cooking for one person is hard. Even for two of us, I always make too much. But see, I kind of base your size-wise around usually a pound of meat. If you got to use meat, I cook meat in just about every recipe. So 1 pound of meat makes plenty for two people, you know?
Yeah, because usually it's a quarter, is it a half a pound of meat per person?
Yeah.
Or is it a quarter pound? I think it's
Well,
a quarter
I can
pound.
eat a pound myself, but
Yeah.
but when you add other stuff with it, it makes more, you know? Yeah, so you say, yeah, it's hard, Patty. So I can eat a big cup of noodles every day for breakfast. Noodles for breakfast.
Noodles.
See, I'm not a big pasta fan, so usually I'm very selective in what I like in anything that's pasta. You know, like your lasagna. I like lasagna, but some other pastas, I just not into pasta. Most people love it, you know. Jeff B says, exactly, Sue, my corner friend visited me when I had my heart surgery and told me that my new diet was if it tastes good, spit it out. There you go. If it tastes good, spit it out. It's
That's
not good
right.
for you, you know.
Jeff needs new friends.
Ron says you can do some dabbling in the kitchen, that's for sure, Bob. Oh, thanks. Well, it's fun. Rick does a better job than I do. He's good at it. Yeah, I eat ramen noodles. I do that. I ate a lot of those back in the day. I had no money, and that was what I could afford was ramen noodles, you know. And you can make them good. I'd take ramen noodles, and then I'd spice them up. I like put a little cayenne pepper in them, get a little spice there, and some extra. The flavor packet's not enough. Add a little more beef bouillon to it, or whatever you're using, if it's chicken. And then I like a little mashed potatoes and put ramen noodles over mashed potatoes. That's pretty good.
He made it for me one day.
She
I
don't
was
like them.
Sorry, I just don't like ramen noodles.
She don't like ramen noodles. It's not my favorite meal, but I can eat them, you know. Sue says, haha, Jeff, you need new friends in a corner too.
He said, and his friend is a corner.
He's a
son.
corner. It's like, oh, it's corner's time. Dave says, good one, Jeff.
Your friend will see you before and after,
And after.
Jeff.
Ron said, he goes, I just can't cook. Well, you know, I lived by myself for probably 10 plus years, maybe longer, more like 15 years. But then you learn to cook because nobody's going to cook if you don't, you know. Yeah, Rick says, ramen noodles are good for stir fry. You know, I bet they would be good in a stir fry. That really sounds good. I didn't even think about that. You cook them first, Rick? You wouldn't put them in dry, would you? Yeah, you'd have to cook them down first and then put them in. Yeah, Rick says he can't cook either, right?
I don't like, it's the flavor packet I don't like.
Says, haha, Rick. Jess says, laugh out loud. He literally fell dead with a heart attack last year. Oh, no. The corner fell dead.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Well, I hope he was prepared, you know, so he was preparing everybody else. So, I used to live, corner in my backyard was a funeral home there, and he was funny. Yeah, cook the first, then add them. That's what I thought. I didn't think you'd put them in dry, but some things you can do that, but I figured you'd have to cook them, then put them, but that would be good in a stir fry. I decided stir fry. We made stir fry. I don't know if that video's been out yet or not, but
It's coming back up.
it's not out yet.
The what?
My
Oh, no,
stir fry video.
I thought you meant the set. Never mind.
Anyways, I like stir fry when it's fresh. Next day, I don't like it. You know, I love fresh stir fry, but not as a leftover, as a rerun, as a leftover. Yeah, Jeff says my dad could cook a stick of butter and everything. Oh, I do that a lot. Yeah, I put a lot of butter in. Like I'm a school of Paula Dean. Paula Dean says butter. Put more in butter. She's good. I've been to her restaurant up in Savannah, and her gooey butter cake is really, really good. It's really gooey and buttery. It's really good. But you know, as her restaurant goes, the best thing she had was her greens was very good. Everything else was good, but it wasn't fabulous. But it was good, you know. Yeah, Rick says, Bob, buy Oriental ramen and use the flavor pack in your. Oh, I never think about that. I've done the flavor packs in popcorn. sprinkle it over popcorn. I've done that before, and that's different. Jeff said, me too, not the one downtown, Uncle Bubba's. So, yeah, Uncle Bubba's. That was, I remember she had, you know, I kind of missed her. She's not on anywhere, I don't think, anymore. She said the wrong word, and they booted her. That's crazy.
Oh.
So all we gonna do, we are all gonna do something, hopefully,
sometime.
and slide in, yeah. Holding a mixed drink, there you go, go in. Yeah, she has a place in Savannah. I was at her place in Savannah, the big brick building there, and he says, some but butter and coffee.
Look, that's what they call bullet coffee.
Yeah, and I've heard that. I don't think I've tried
People
it.
doing keto diets put butter in their coffee. I tried it the other day. I wasn't crazy about it.
Yeah, there you go, Rick. I was dating Paula Dean, but she called him the N-word, so he left. So, isn't that crazy? Haha, Rick. Yeah, I just missed her that night, but we did meet here at the casino restaurant, really. That was cool.
You know, I think people have forgotten in years past that was the way we lived and talked.
Words are words.
The word, they were words. It was the lifestyle. It was the way we were raised. So it just, now people, you say one thing, you get in
they
trouble.
make a big deal of everything. You know?
They take the statues down. They take your flags down.
Okay, Google, turn on desk lamp. Getting dark in here already.
Okay, turning on the desk lamp.
The world's sensitive, that's it. Everybody's so sensitive. You know, did I upset you? Huh? So they say if you put salt in your coffee, it cuts down on the bitterness. I have heard that. Snowflakes, there you go. Bunch of snowflakes. Hey, you snowflakes. Yeah, I've heard that too. Jeans, have you ever organized a meetup with your subscribers? Well, we had one this last Saturday. Didn't have many show, but we was at a. But it's I don't think my channel's big enough for a meetup. Not yet. We've done meetups from others.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been with Traveling with Robert meetups. We've been with RV Love and Tecomadias.
Yeah.
We've done meetups with them. So we've went to other meetups, but I don't think we have enough. Like in one area, there ain't that many people out of one area that can make it to certain meetups. So it's not like we just ain't big enough yet. We'll get there.
Yeah, we have about 3 people, 2 or 3 people in our general vicinity.
That's
here.
local, yeah.
That's local.
Yeah.
But
actually, Robert's one. Robert, Diz, they're close, you know. Ron, I think he's nearby. Ike's nearby, and Patty's nearby. So we have a few nearby, you know. We do have a few nearby. She have them shorts on, Ron. Oh yes, Ron says I met Daisy Duke a few years ago at the turkey run. That'd be cool, Daisy Duke. You know, used to like to watch that show, Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, Rick said gives more flavor too, Rick. Yeah, it's nice, Ron. It's cool. Daisy Duke. Oh no, she passed them days like. Oh, she's past them days. So yeah, she's older.
Oh, yeah. Wearing the short shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't we all? Yeah, I'm going to meet up soon. So yeah, Patty will get this there. She's close enough. We can get a chance to meet up. You know.
Oh, I thought she said she was going to a meetup soon. She's going to meet up.
She said I'm going to meet up soon.
Yeah, I
so,
gotcha. Oh,
yeah,
I
sure,
understand. I'm a
we're
little
close
slow
enough.
on the uptake.
We'll run across. We'll run across everybody sooner or later. Just when it makes time. Yeah, it just says I'm past those days too. I'm way past them. And I've kind of slipped off the end and down the other side. Yeah, Ron says, me too. Yeah. It's hard to get sometimes even with people, friends, it's hard to get with.
Right. It's just hard to get together sometimes. So.
Schedules conflict and all that, so it's hard to make it. So yeah, it was fun going over there, and I said I got a pretty nice video. I've always wanted to get into the Streamline Hotel. A friend of mine was working on that when they was remodeling it, and so it has some pretty cool NASCAR history, you know. Yeah, Ron said I stopped wearing Daisy Dukes in the 90s. Yeah. It says I stay on the porch these days. Yeah. And the
Well,
big.
that's a lot of what Mary's
Ron.
book that she's talking about. Here, you can show
Yeah,
it real quick
yeah.
here.
Sue's still. You got a
Almost-
little ways to go.
almost-
She's
but
got
just
about
to
a little
show
over
it.
half, but
She talks about that
Yeah,
being
Mary's-
in her RV
and
with a disability,
right.
and how she is able to enjoy
Yeah,
things
picture.
from living in the RV, parking right at the events and things instead of having to travel and
Mm-hmm. Well,
walk to them.
Yeah, it is harder. The older you get, the harder it is. You know, Sue has a scooter she uses, and sometimes it's hard just to get the thing out. And I'm more out time I get the darn thing together, you know, just so she can ride it and then put it away.
And then if there's not concrete everywhere, it's hard.
Yeah.
We,
You about tipped it the last time you rented off this.
I
Like
did.
she drives like Mario Andretti.
So that's you. You drive like you.
I tip it on 2 wheels on purpose.
You did.
I'll get on a scooter and I'll go around and see it's 3 wheels, and I'll just see how long I can hold it around on the 2 wheels. I can do it.
I can't even drive it on 3 wheels and hold it upright.
Ron, did you wear your spandex shorts in the 90s? Oh no. I don't like spandex. I think it looks weird. Maxie says yes. So. Me too. Says Rick. So mostly Daisy Dukes. Yeah, they were fun. They're good old boys. Lavalier. Yeah, some of those I like those old shows. But did you ever watch an old show that you used to love, and then you watch it again and you go, what did I see in that? You know?
Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, I used to love Gilligan's Island, but you know, yeah, spandex and big hair, you know, got that big afro hair, you know. Rick said, okay guys, gotta get going. Yeah, I think we're gonna head out here. It's been about an hour, so I appreciate everybody coming by. It's been fun. We always have a good time. We always find something fun to talk about and just have a good time. So that's what it's all about. Checking out thing. I always tell when the chat's about over, I get a message up in the corner. It says RV Love. Their video comes out at 7 o'clock. So I always get a notification when it's been about an hour from RV Love. So yeah, good night everyone. Glad to see everybody come by. We'll be back here again on Thursday. Got a cooking video coming out on Wednesday. I don't know if I got anything out Friday or not, so Friday's usually my techie days, but I do something techie on Fridays, but I ain't got nothing together, so I might or might not. So, yeah, have a great evening. So good to see you, Eugene, Jeff. Enjoyed the double.
Everybody.
So, yep. So we'll see everybody again on Thursday. Have a good week.